and respect even to those people. At times when they sit alone, they will query themselves. They will query themselves. But in a situation where it is condemnation of everybody, I think when you want to do something right, look at the life of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam during the Treaty of Udaybiyah. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked his people to shave. No, before the Treaty of Udaybiyah, when they want to go, to shave the hair. Nobody listened to him. He said, shave your hair. He was talking to his the Sahaba. Then the wife recommended to the Prophet himself that do your own first. When you do it, everybody will support you. And that's what the Prophet ﷺ did. So the meaning is, when you are doing something, you have to be a model, not to be imposing things on people, feeling that because you are the one who knows. Because when you want to do it, you approach people with the best of the approach. When Musa alayhi salatu wasalam was commanded to go and meet Pharaoh, despite the fact that Allah knew Pharaoh was a radical, a crook, a thug, a rascal. And I also warned Musa alayhi salatu wasalam that when you want to talk to him, you talk to him with honor. You talk to him in a very respectful and most honorable manner. So that despite being an enemy of God, you don't just show it because you are just a messenger of God. You are not God yourself.
Allah, but you be like your excellency. Allah Akbar. Oh, Allah Akbar. Imam, Sheikh, I want you to add to what Imam just said.
Yes, when Imam mentioned Firaun, Firaun is a stubborn person, very highly stubborn. And as a brother is saying, it's hardly you find stubborn people like Firaun today, and hardly are you going to find people like Musa today. And he was saying that if as stubborn as Firaun and as humble as Musa Allah is still telling Musa to be lenient, to be soft, to be kind, to be wise in talking to him, then how much more of those who are talking today? Can you get the parable? He is at peak of goodness, Musa, and Fir'aun is the worst. But still, the best is being communicated to be soft. Now, who are you communicating that you have that level? Can you get the message?
Yes.
Now, you are not up to Musa, and maybe the person you are talking to is not as arrogant as
Fir'aun.
Which means people who are addressing people should be very matured and diplomatic. And that makes their message to be actually acceptable. Because if your message is good and you yourself actually behave wrongly, people will have misconception about the message.
Yes.
So you must be good in your own attitude first, and then the mode of communication too must be very, very packageous. Package it well. If you want to go and borrow money from somebody now, and that person, normally when you come to him, you don't give him money easily. You will calculate what to say. People will claim that their wife is pregnant and DD, weight of deliverance. You concour so many things that will make him to feel this person need to be assisted. But when you are preaching, when you are talking on behalf of your religion, you are not selective in words. You are not packaging what you are saying. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran said, وَقُولُوا لِلنَّاسِ حُسْنًا. Talk to men, not only Muslims.
Talk to people.
To people generally, talk to them in a very, very excellent, presentable words. Husna. So a da'iyah should always know the way he will talk to people. Some are elders, some are leaders, some are in high position, some are their excellencies, some are their distinguished. Don't come and talk to senators. Just say,
you guys.
You see? You must look for, in fact, go and ask of their titles in their villages.
So that you know how to address them.
And look, those who are in the high level, when you don't communicate their position, they will not even listen to you. I attended a conference, and the resource person there is telling all of us, most of us are ustaz, you know, and he said, how do you communicate somebody who is rich to assist the cause of religion? We started quoting verses of the Quran. In Alhamdulillah, you know. He was just looking at all of us. It's a consensus that what you are going to say. But when you address them, tell them, look, you, Allah have selected differently from others. You are rich. You have been given. Your parents have been given. Your house is a noble one. He will be doing like this. That yes, he knows me. But when you start quoting ayah,
You say, you rich people, you
you
know me,
are
help me
stubborn.
before.
God will ask you.
You will die one day.
No. You are not talking to you. Thank you very
In
much.
fact, no transport money for you when you are going.
To support Imam, there was one thing, somebody was talking about people to be paying money in the mosque. He said, you people, we need to help the poor, the rich men in this mosque. Why? He said, by all of us contributing small money. So when you contribute, you know our big men, it's not that they are bad, they too, but there's only they cannot do everything. So they are afraid. So if you have started, they will also join you. When everybody were contributing 50 naira, people began to pay 1 million naira. Those who are rich.
You see, that is a good approach.
Allah Akbar. So even when you want to correct evil, you want people to stop corruption, still find ways of present so that they don't get stubborn about it and don't do holier
They
than
don't
thou.
get more stubborn because already they are.
And so don't prove to them that you are holy and you are the nice guy, they are the bad guys. Okay, mashallah. Thank you very much. That has been it on Alabibia time. We'll take a short break now, and when we return, Sahur Live continues. Stay tuned. Stick around. Assalamu alaikum.
Pay your zakat through Al-Habibiyya Zakat Foundation. Al-Habibiyya Zakat Foundation was founded and registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission in 2009. As a just organization, all zakat paid to Al-Habibiyya Zakat Foundation are used to purchase income-generating materials to identified and screened beneficiaries so that they too can become zakatable in the nearest future. You can pay your zakat to Al-Habibiyya Zakat Foundation. Account numbers: Jaiz Bank 0024594473, First Bank 2012554405, Keystone Bank 1004199552. For more inquiries, please call the numbers on your screen. Al-Habibiyya Zakat Foundation, from Allah to you allied.
Thank you very much for not going away. We are still on to Sahur Live on NTA. Here is where we mentioned briefly about you and COVID-19 pandemic, things that are happening, trending issues and matters. And we want to get more advice from our sheikhs, knowing fully well that this is the month of Ramadan, a very unique month for that matter. And we are talking about Laylatul Qadr, we are talking about Itikaf and things like that. They had started advising us, but we'd like to hear some more from them. Somebody has always been doing Itikaf for the past 70 years, I'm exaggerating. And this year, they say you cannot go to the mosque to do Itikaf. We would like your advice. What should the person do so he doesn't feel that he has missed out completely? I will start from, yes, Bismillah.
No. So I just want to add more for you so that the person will come throughout the program.
All right. So, Sheikh Tajudeen, let's hear from you.
Yes, you see, the essence of the last 10 days that you will do itikaf in the mosque,
Yes.
is to achieve a goal of pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yes. That's the focus, that's the goal.
Yes. And then the reward in that period is multiple. And the night itself, an act in that night is multiplied. So in that area, nothing is missing. Now it is you now who's supposed to be in the mosque, and circumstance has warranted you to be at home.
Okay.
People should have the intention that if there is no COVID-19, they could have been in the mosque. Let this intention be there.
Yes.
Now, for that intention alone, you have achieved your aims and goals.
Allahu Akbar.
Secondly, you should itemize the program to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For instance, in the itikaf, you do have Taraweeh, you do have Tahajjud, you do have Tilawatul Quran, you do have Sadaqat. let's take these 4 as your major activity.
During itikaf.
Yes. Now, nothing stops you from doing all these items.
Even at home.
You do it more perfect. Because in the mosque, maybe you are not the imam.
Okay.
Here now, you are the imam.
MashaAllah, in the house.
Yes. If it is 2 hours you are observing in the mosque, you can do the same 2 hours in your home. Nothing stops you from doing that.
It's a matter of planning.
So people actually are just disturbing themselves for seeing things impossible. Very, very possible. In fact, after every 4 rakats,
Okay.
you can have a small tea to take for
MashaAllah.
energizing yourself, which in the mosque maybe it may not be there.
I see.
Because here you are the imam, after every 4 rakat, tell Hajjah to go and bring tea.
Is
If it is
everybody
coffee,
from Saudi that
if
will
it
look
is
for
this, yes, if it is pap too, you are people of pap, you know, so you will sleep more, you know, tea will energize you, but that one will make you, but all these things you can make it very simple, and then you crack little joke, give one hadith, give one poem, give one thing that will improve actually the closeness of the family. Then you continue with your tahajjud, with your tarawih. After tarawih, tell people to go to bed. In the tahajjud, you wake up the whole family again. Go to the kitchen. You are not going to the kitchen before. Go and assist them in making things better. They will be happy. So you can do your itikaf, home itikaf, and you have more reward. If it is sadaqah, give it out.
Okay.
Collect account numbers. Give people.
Yes.
Yes, all this you can do. So there is nothing stopping you from achieving the Laylatul Qadr even better.
Allah.
And you know, happily again, for those who are innovating to know Laylatul Qadr, it has solved a number of our problems too. Because you go and ceremony, and you take it as ceremonial, there is no more any ceremony for it. People are going back to the real sunnah of it.
Allah.
May Allah assist us.
And so stay back and do what you want to do. Imam, you want to add to that?
Yes, it's just, I don't want to add, just to emphasize one of the things he said. I've seen a family that their children are now are making jest of their parents. They said their daddy too can cook, their mother, so they want the daddy and mommy to do cooking competition, and the children have decided that they are going to be the judge when so you can see family are getting closer, are getting easier, getting to know themselves better,
MashaAllah.
which make things a bit better. Like I said, you will not miss anything
You won't.
when you stay in your homes, and already you have gotten an intention, and with that alone you have gotten 100%.
Yes.
So all other one, you are still starting another 100% thing that you still be coming. So you have not missed anything, and don't feel sad because you have not been to because many people, they are pain at heart, as
That's
if there is a wound. Just know that this is beyond you. It's beyond anybody. God will never ask you of what he didn't give you.
So the circumstance has already taken care of that. Thank you very much, Jazakumullah Khaira. We have learnt now, don't do gra-gra, that you must do itikaf in the mosque. Do it at home, the way the sheikhs have explained, and your intention matters. You will still get the reward. May Allah continue to bless all of us and ease our task. We take a very short break now, and then we move straight to the quiz segment. Please stick around. We are still here. Assalamu alaikum.
Are you thinking of how to maximize your reward in this blessed month by extending a help hand to the less privileged in spite of the lockdown? Then Ramadan Link is the program for you. Ramadan Link is a live interactive program designed to serve as a link between the donors and the recipients without breaching the safety regulations for COVID-19. You can always join us daily at these times on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity station, for very interesting sessions. Ramadan Link, a pathway to Jannah.
Thank you very much for sticking around. We are still here, and we are on to the quick segment now, and we go to Imam Fuad to tell us what to expect, and also to help us appreciate all of this, our generous donors.
Well, we thank them. Start from where you asked me to start. We thank them and we appreciate you. Those people whose names are here, we thank you. And those who want their names to be here and they are yet to be here, because this is the time we need you more. There are 3-4 things. One, Eid is close by. 2, many people have finished almost everything they have at home. And 3, we have not introduced star question. And we can't introduce star question until we have star price.
Yes.
So that is so that when you are working on it, you actually know why you are working to have to gain to know the star.
Please, tomorrow give them star question. Price
Price will come.
Yes.
Mashallah.
Just make it come.
Yes.
I trust Nurul Haq. You when Imam is talking, you should know who. Yes, I agree
Tomorrow,
with that.
tell them tomorrow that we
Tell
start.
them there's going to be star question.
Tomorrow, inshallah.
I assure you. You know, when Imam are coming out in their own true color, I feel happy and I feel proud. Yes, this is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
All right, don't wait for only Imam. Do something too.
Yes, you do something. But I'm happy today because if Imam can come out in his true fine color that we know, that I've been afraid of asking. Wait, let me land. So people will have questions number 1 to 9.
1 to 9. Okay.
So you can pick.
Thank you very much.
I like today.
Imam has a lot of supporters. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Welcome to Sahur Live.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please turn on the volume of your TV set.
Okay.
All right, thank you. You are welcome. What's your name and location?
My name is Abdurrahman.
Abdurrahman.
I'm calling from Warempa village.
That's Sheikh Abdurrahman. You are welcome. All right, go ahead. Pick your question from Imam Fuad.
Question number 1 to 9. Question number 1 answered, or question number 1 taken, and I will explain later.
Okay, 2 to 9 then.
2 to 9.
Okay. Question 3.
Number
Question 3. Mention any 5 Islamic calendar that you know. 5 months. Mention 5 months.
5 months in Islamic
calendar.
We have Ramadan, which we are in now.
Yes,
Alright.
that's very good.
Ramadan is number what?
We have Rabiul Awal, Rabiul Thani,
Review our review, Sani.
Shaban.
Shaban.
5. He has mentioned 5.
Is it complete?
Yes.
Awal, Rabiul Thani,
Rabil Awar, Rabil Thani,
Yes.
Muharram,
Muharram, Shaban,
Yes, it's complete.
Ramadan.
I think it's right because the question says you should mention
Any five.
So that's a good question. So
you know I called you Sheikh now.
Mal Abdurrahman.
Nam.
You see, you said Nam.
Yes, it's Malam. You have this shadda for Salah,
That's a nice one there.
and then this package Indomie for the family,
Indomie for the family.
and then copy of the Quran,
Allahu Akbar.
and a book there. That powerful book there.
From Supol Yakubu Al Hassan.
You are welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sheikh, you didn't even say Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar. I'm saying it on his
Say it
behalf.
very loud as if the phone will break. Now you are talking. Thank you very much, Sheikh. Greet all of the people there in your area.
Somebody is online. What happened
Jazakallah khairan.
yesterday?
We're happy that you called. Thank you very much.
Now somebody is online and it's a question number 1, and the Imam will answer it. And his gift is that he's going to give us star question prize.
Yes.
That is the gift I'm going to
Yes,
give
I
you.
agree with that. But I make it open to others to answer. I will give the prize.
No.
I will give the prize.
Listen to me. I'm not asking you star question.
Yes, I will produce the star question, and I will allow people to answer that question again.
But that question number
Yes,
1.
yes, number
All
one.
right, let's see who is going
Because
to
people
do
are
it.
interested in that.
Yes, Masha. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Welcome. This is Sahur Live on NTA.
Okay.
Yes, so please, what's your name?
My name is Sheikh Ahmad Abdulaziz.
Sheikh.
Amada Abdulaziz.
Mashallah.
Sheikh Ahmad Abdulaziz.
Sheikh Ahmad Abdulaziz. I can hear 3 voices there.
From Dutema, Kaduna State.
Dutsema in Kaduna.
Yes.
No? Katsina.
Katsina. Sorry. You are most welcome.
Pick your question.
All right, go ahead, pick your question. Oh, subhanallah, with so much excitement.
When we now see Katsina people watching.
Yeah,
Oh,
a,
mashallah.
okay.
a powerful state for that matter.
Yes,
subhanallah.
Katsina.
And Dusuma is not the capital, mark you.
It's not,
No,
yes.
this is not the capital.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Let her call back, please.
Assalamu alaikum. You are welcome. Please, your name and location.
Tell him to turn now. Tell him to turn on the TV
My
set.
name is Ibrahim.
Okay. Ibrahim, please turn on the volume of your TV set completely.
Okay, I'm calling from Abuja here.
Okay, where in Abuja?
Dutse Alaji.
Salaji. Please still turn down the volume of your TV set. I can still hear myself.
Are you okay now?
I think so, yes. Thank you very much. All right, go ahead, pick your question.
My question is about purpose. The problem is that I am a newcomer. I've just started this.
Oh, you mean you just started? Oh, you just started Islam recently?
Yes.
Ah, mashallah, that's wonderful.
What's your name?
What's the name again?
Ibrahim Yakub.
Ibrahim Yakub. So you are most welcome. So you can tell us what you.
My family just started.
Allahu Akbar. We are so
Mala
happy
Yakub,
to hear
just
that.
listen to me. Which word did you mention to that gives you conversion to Islam? What word did you use?
Hello, can you hear that?
Yes.
Imam is asking, what word did you say when you were accepting Islam?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
No, you are told to say some words. When you were just coming into Islam, there's the words. Yeah, can you hear us?
Oh my
I think the
God.
network just developed a live of
I
its own.
wish the
No,
man can
network
come.
is bad. You know that
Yes.
Casina woman too.
Yes.
The network really
the
ripped
network.
it off. All right, we wish he could call back.
He called back. He should call back.
I wish he
Yeah, we
called
really
back.
want to hear some words from you. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. You are welcome to Sahur Live on NTA.
Yes, sir.
All right, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Okene in Kogi State.
Oh.
Your name, please.
What's your name?
Okene.
I'm Mrs. Mohammed.
Alhamdulillah.
Masha
Mrs. Mohammed from
Her
Okene.
question.
Mrs. Mohammed,
Yes,
who is that?
Sir?
No, don't worry, never
Pick your
mind.
question.
Go ahead,
Let her
pick your
pick.
question.
Okay. Which one is remaining?
Question number 2 to 10.
2 to 10, pick anyone.
Okay. 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. What is talak? Hello?
Oh, subhanallah, I think the network
No,
went
it is
off.
the network.
Oh my God.
Because you see, this is
Oh,
serially Casina, the one from Casina and the one from Abuja and Okene again. Kogi State.
Kogi State, and you let the line go like that?
It was the line that developed a life of its own. Oh, subhanallah. Please do call back. We like to hear more from you.
Yes.
And the voice was very loud and clear.
And then for I think it has taken long. We did not receive any call from Okene.
From Okene.
Please,
She could have been
as the line went off, you have any
Even half of the
consolation?
studio.
You have any consolation for her as the line went off?
All of them.
All of them, their line went off. Okay,
Katsina,
I can understand. I
Abuja,
can understand.
You don't
I
understand.
can understand. I can understand.
Hello,
I can understand.
Hello, salam alaikum. Let's hope it won't disappear now. Yes. Hello, salam alaikum. Oh, I think there's a little bit of hitch with that. May Allah tell of my sons. Please, while we wait for this line to come back to line, what is that question number 1 you are?
Yes, Alhamdulillah is an al-mukallaf.
Yes, al-mukallaf has been hanging for the past 10 days. Mukallaf is an Arabic word, really. Somebody shouldered with a responsibility.
That's all.
And the simple meaning is somebody who is matured. You know, at the age of 13, 14, it differs from one person to another.
Maturity ages
differs. But all range of 12 to 15. Now, if you are matured, the responsibility on you now is that you must abide with the dictates of Allah and that of Rasulullah. Where you refuse, the consequence is awaiting you. And those who are yet to be matured, they are to be encouraged to do and start doing goodness. But their file of goodness and evil actually is not open for them. So please, our young ones coming up,
No.
the very moment you are matured, you are equal to your parents as far as the issue of responsibility with Allah is concerned.
What do you mean responsibility?
Of course, doing salat, doing zakat, going on hajj, all these things, when you do, you are going to be rewarded of goodness.
And when you don't do, you're going to be punished.
When you don't do, you are going to be punished. But the age 5, 6, 7, they are to be encouraged to do it.
Okay.
But if they do it, they have reward. If they don't do it, there is no sin against them.
Thus, a child of 10 cannot give zakat. That's what you mean.
Well, he will give zakat. Because you know zakat is not tied to age, it's tied to wealth.
Oh.
Now, if somebody's father who is a millionaire died, and the child of 2 years inherited 5 million of his father,
Must
it
pay
is his
zakat.
own. So if it is time for zakat, those who are managing his estate for
Yes.
him
They will
will
remove
give
zakat.
zakat on his, because
Oh.
it is the right of others, mark you.
Allahu Akbar.
That's why Islam is wonderful.
It's in fact true.
Very, very wonderful.
Allahu
Yes,
Akbar.
yes.
So about Mukallaf General, I want you to tell us a lot more about it, because nowadays
said it.
people will say, okay, you are 18 years old, you are not 18 years old. So as far as Islam is concerned, it's not.
It's not tied
To
fixed.
each.
Yes, 18 in the whole world now, nobody will be 18 without being matured. Because environment differs, and the nature of growing also differs, the nature of the family also. But anything around 12, 13, 14, 15, one is matured.
Maturity.
Yes.
But like Imam said, I think this issue of maturity now also call for some other challenges with it, because one, the issue of maturity now goes with responsibility. And that's what Imam is trying to say.
Maturity
But there are
comes with
some people who actually mature and yet to get to the level of being responsible, probably later.
So I think it's the job of the parents to ensure that their children are both matured and responsible. Right?
Of course.
We wish to discuss more of that some other time. Thank you
And
very
you
much.
can see I'm on course. So Imam has answered the question, and the price is that he's going to bring a price.
Is that the
Tomorrow's
price, actually?
star question will be ready
Okay.
through in charge.
All right, the start question, I don't want to say tell us what it is.
No, no,
Don't
no,
worry, just
no,
wait,
no,
just
no.
wait.
Wait for
Okay, I
Imam
should
Fuad
just chill.
tomorrow.
Just wait. You are talking to a millionaire, you are talking like that. Just continue. Just.
Oh, it's good to be an imam. I want to be imam too when I grow up. Allah Akbar. All right, on that note, we like to wrap it up. That's about the size of our program for this morning. I wish we could just go on and on and on. But you see, that's where we are for now. But we will still want prayers. We cannot, Sheikh, please pray for our viewers all over the country, all over the world, and for our leaders too. Bismillah. Sheikh.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما باركت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد. اللهم انا نعوذ بك من البرص والجنون والجذام ومن سيء الاسقام. اللهم انا نعوذ بك من البرص والجنون والجذام ومن سيء الاسقام. ربنا اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الابرار. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the Most High to give us peace in this nation, to give the whole world peace. We ask Him the Most High also to save us from coronavirus and all other viruses and all other vices. We ask Him to guide our leaders aright, to make them among those who have a mercy on their followers. And we ask Allah ta'ala to count all of us the followers also to be obedient to our leaders. ربنا اغفر لنا ذنوبنا كفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you very much. Let's do this again, same station tomorrow. May Allah spare our lives. Do have a beautiful day ahead. Stay safe, pray hard, and do the needful. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum.
أشهد أن محمدا رسول